folks, Takahmasak here, and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. Now, the last episode that I recorded before this one... Why is there a piece of wood here? The last episode I recorded before this one, I accidentally deleted the video recording. I think that's what happened. I have no reason to believe that it didn't actually record the footage, because it got the face cam just fine, but the gameplay is just completely missing. I have no idea where it went. All that really happened in that episode, you see I have a new NPC here, is I found a strange plant, which those can be found on the surface just about anywhere. I don't remember if I got the water chest in the last episode or the episode before that. There was a little bit of stuff in there, like the violent flipper was in there. I might as well equip that. And... yeah, that way all it really is I went all the way over to that side of the map, the very corner, and what is on the extreme of each side of the map is... get some dye, I'm going to try to get rid of some of this crap here, is just an ocean, so it just hits a kind of a wall of water, so to speak. And for some reason, my world is quite bizarre in that manner. As it... I can use black dye, I don't care about that. There's like this wall that I have to scale to get to my ocean, and I've never seen it like above like that. It's really bizarre looking. I'll show you on the map in just a second. I also got a banner. Now, I believe banners are every 50 kills, if I recall correctly, and what those do is you hang them just like my light right here. I might as well just do it just to show you. Where'd it go? So I killed 50 zombies, it gives you a little notification that it happened, and you can hang it here, and it gives you this little buff to damage and defense. So there you have that. What else happened? Not really a whole lot. I started exploring to the east, and I'm gonna go do that now again, and try to get to the opposite ocean. The dye trader, I believe, it's either because I got the black ink from a squid that happened to be in the ocean, or it's because I got the strange plant. So I might as well show that off over here. If you get strange plants, you can cash them into him, and he will give you like reflective dye and negative dye. Yeah, it's just to change your appearance a little bit. So, ooh, double bunny. Murder! I murder bunny for the sake of entertainment. And bird. Oh my god, and bird. Where'd he go? Earth! No, I don't want the glow stick. Yeah, as far as I remember, that's pretty much all that happened, other than there's a couple of deserts to the east, and there's also one to the west, which I actually found. Can I kill this cardinal? Earth! I actually found a pyramid in that section. So I went down there, and there didn't seem to be anything of note. I think I got more recall potions, and I think I got like better regular potions. So not a whole lot happened. I also warned that don't go down into the dungeon. Excuse me, I think I have a lemur or something again. Don't go down into the dungeon. I just stayed completely away from it just in case anything changed. But back in the day, it used to be if you go down into the dungeon, there would be a dungeon guardian that spawns who, at this point in the game, is completely invincible. And even with endgame weapons, last I played, his defense is absolutely through the roof, and everything you hit him with will only do 1 damage to him, and he's extremely fast. So I would show the map, and I don't know if it's really worth showing, but I suppose for the interested. Yeah, I went all the way through this corruption, and I think that's where I ended up last episode, so I really just went, oh, there is a living wood here. It's basically just a thicker tree, and then this is what I was talking about the ocean being, like, elevated, and that is really bizarre. But the living tree, those are just, like I said, a larger version of regular trees, and they can potentially have dungeons underneath them, but they won't necessarily have one. So you can check if there's an opening, or maybe you can see like a ladder underneath it. I believe that's right, or maybe it's platforms going down. But if you see something like that, it couldn't hurt to dig a little bit and just take a peek. But as for that, I'm going to explore over to the east. Hopefully I can get some more loot. And I also mentioned last episode that, oh god, that in the ocean, I don't know if it's, what is that? It's got something in him. Yeah, just a lot of silver. In the oceans, I don't know if it's 100%, but it's very high frequency that there will be, at some point inside the ocean, as you traverse more towards the edge of the world, which is just a wall, and you just see water up against the wall, you'll find one of those underwater chests in there. So if I can maneuver through all this water, we can continue our journey. Hey. Hey. Murder it. Alright. As you can see, I'm putting my candy cleaning blocks to use. If only I would have started it a little earlier, we could have had some more hardcore action in the event, or not. Yeah, I guess it's an event where you just have all these Christmas-themed stuff. But this is pretty much what the pyramid is. It just zigzags. You'll almost always have a room like this, where there's a gold chest and a couple of different banners if you want to collect those things. I always thought it was fun, and just a fair warning, like mine, you can see here, it just drops kind of into the abyss there. Mine happens to a dead end into a underground mushroom biome. And this is another thing I actually got from the pyramid, is this ability to double jump, which is the sandstorm in a bottle. So it increases my speed a little bit. Gotta juggle the slime here. If I had quit walking into him, that usually is beneficial. I think this is all new area over here. What was that? Alright, let's go. It must be the slime drinking my potions, because I don't even have one on me. I don't even recall finding that particular potion. And I actually do need more lead. So I will dig this out. I have the lead helmet already, not that you can tell with the stupid umbrella hat on, but do I have any explosives to make this a little bit quicker? No, I don't. Slow and steady wins the race, says nobody. Give me it. There we go. The rest of it, and of course there's more over there. Earth! And of course there's also water over here. Because why not? Let's get rid of you. I'm not dealing with you as I'm trying to get lead. Can I? There we go. That's good enough. And I shall see thee later. Quickly. Quickly. Okay. So you notice that the water, when it flows off, there'll be a very, very thin layer that's fairly difficult to see. Keep that in mind for later, when we possibly run into lava, because lava has the same... It has the same principles to it, where it might leave like a little strand of lava, which is very hard to see, and you will take damage from that, and it hurts. Imagine that. I screwed the loot. More desert? This is absolutely the world of deserts. But there is one more biome this direction that... Well, it has to be this direction, because it wasn't the other direction. And deserts? I guess they're more or less common. This one seems to be extremely plentiful with the deserts here. I'm not sure what the deal is with deserts and water in this world. The world's only desert ocean. It's gonna be corruption this way. Out that is? Nope, there we go. You heard the music change. You heard? Heard is a word in my language. But you heard the music change again. This is the jungle, which will be in either direction of your spawn point. And I believe this can be a little bit dangerous. I honestly don't remember the enemies on the overworld. I'll remember them, like, when I see them, I'll remember what they do. But I don't remember what it starts you off with. Piranhas, probably, no doubt, will be in here. But they're limited to the water. I think they can jump out, either if you knock them out, or... There's just so much water. Or, I want to say they can kind of jump out on their own, but they prefer to stay in the water. And some jungle wood, if you are interested in seeing what that can make. I personally don't care. Hey, what is that? A bee! A bee of high damaging. I don't remember little bees. Little bees? Hello, little bee! Oh god. Ugh. A grubby! Yeah, the underground jungle really isn't anywhere I want to spend a whole lot of time. Ooh, an umbrella. I'll take an umbrella. Not to be confused with the umbrella hat. It pretty much eliminates fall damage, is what the move slower will do for you. How do I... Do I just... Is it as long as I'm holding it? Trigger that beast. What was that? Oh, is that a beehive? That's new. I don't think I want to... Oh. Okay, it's just background decorations. I was worried that the slime was going to pop that beast open and there's going to be just an abundance of bees out here. How far does that go down? Farther than I care to look for right now. I know there is a jungle slime. Is he in the regular... The reason I'm confused between which monsters are where is because after a certain boss in the game, piranhas... Oh god, apparently can't be knocked back either. The piranhas will... Okay, jungle bad, I do remember. God, what was I saying? After a certain boss battle, the game changes and forces harder enemies into the environment. So you have, like, your easy mode monsters, and you have your, I guess, hard mode, technically, monsters? I forgot what the exact name for it is. But piranhas galore. Murder? That is the world's slowest boomerang. It does not seem like it would have nearly enough momentum to make it back, but who am I to question the ways? And sploosh. I thought the umbrella was something I had to equip, but so I'm kind of curious. Oh, you know what? I bet you just have to... Okay, so that you have to actually use it as a magnet. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something else that made you fall slower. I think there's like a balloon item or something like that. And here is a piranha half stuck in the wall. Urgh. Hello. Hey, a goblin! Goblins, I think, are found in the extremes of the world, like the back third. I think that was another thing I mentioned, is in the side third or side quarter of the map, if you kill enough slimes, you'll trigger a boss called the King Slime, who is pretty much like a regular slime, if I recall correctly. So not super challenging, but he's got a lot of hit points, and you can kind of... What is wrong with me? Night Owl! But, yeah, you can kind of wall yourself off, and you won't be able to fit where you are. It's easier with those water candles you saw at the dungeon there. And we have another corruption this way. As far as the enemies go between day and night, Okay, let me see if I have something here a second. Lots of bricks. 27 bricks is really not sufficient, but I'm doing better. I think I'll be okay now that I don't necessarily need a bridge or anything anymore. But zombies, I believe, will be everywhere. I'm not sure if they actually come in through your corruption and crimson. I think those two areas are always the same. A couple monsters there. So I'll just try to get through here. Don't feel like screwing with Eater of Souls. Not yet. I would like to explore. Is this the... Is that the end? I don't... It kind of looks like it. Hello. Can you go eat somebody else's soul, please? Muchas gracias. Hello? There. Meh. God. See, this would also be pretty weird if this was actually the... It kind of looks like it is. So this must be... Well, let's open up the big map. Apparently this is the other ocean. I've never really had it dead end so abruptly either. So it's all a bunch of fun and game at this point. I'll explore a little bit. See if I can actually see. You do need to be careful because there are like sharks and whales and stuff that have quite a bit of HP. The jellyfish might hurt a little bit. Earth. And I do need to keep an eye. Okay, there's the... I just want that. That's all I want. Can you go away? There's not... A strong trident. Tridents, they always seem to be slow... Oh god, I gotta... Oh, I want those bombs. I will put rope at the bottom of the ocean, because I don't care at this point. And if you really want to, you can grab the chest, but I'm just gonna bail for now. So, is there anything to do back here? Or do I put my new bombs to use? Nobody moved into my house? No, it looks like it's pretty well, unoccupied. So, let's see. I want to get rid of... I don't remember if the eyeball statue does anything. Let's see. Cactus wall, a robot hat? That sounds much cooler than the regular hats. Worm tooth. Save the shurikens. Get rid of the water leaf. Dump the mushrooms. Dump the daybloom seeds. I have a boatload of healing potions. Scattered cloth. I believe I need that. I don't think I want to... Yeah, it's less damage anyway. So. Do I care about the... Wow, the dyes actually sell fairly decently. Yeah, I guess I'll get rid of them, because I don't care, really. So, let's see how much lead I can get. The crafting. Let's see here. More lead bars. Here's 10, 14. Oh, I'm up to 67 again, so I should be able to make something. Preferably the armor? If I were smart, I would put all of this stuff together, because that would make sense. There goes 30 of it. I should be able to make the greaves. No way in hell am I making the pickaxe, unfortunately. What does the heavy workbench do that the regular workbench can't? I'm going to do that now, as a matter of fact. I'm going to reorganize this here. Right next to the cactus workbench, because why not? So, where is all that garbage? Workbench, and the anvil is... Plop! And we'll do... Plop, so I can pretty much do everything from one area. So I get a set bonus. I get a set bonus of 3 defense, so I have considerably more defense than I did have. The robot hat looks... I'm not sure what to think about that. I guess it's slightly more fashionable than the umbrella hat. I will buy... Man, this stuff is so... Well, I have boatloads of money now, so... Oh my god, I have tons of money. So, I will grab that dynamite and we'll go put that to use next time on Let's Play Hardcore Terraria. This is Takahmasak, and I'll see you later.